Good morning, y'all. Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. Uh-oh, don't knock that over, Jason. Don't knock that over, Jason. We are, well, you probably know by now, it is officially, man, that didn't sound good. What was that? You need to get a tune-up. Oh, it was a big fertilizer spreader. I thought that sounded weird. Well, sorry I got interrupted by the fertilizer spreader. It was a weird sound. I was like, that didn't sound good. It didn't sound like a truck or a car that, or if it did, they fixing to have some trouble. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. It is officially, you can see right here, I'm not pulling a calf. I'm not, that ain't why I got these on. But it is officially fly season here on the farm. Which means that, which we've already started. We've been wiping down the donkeys. We actually can spray the donkeys, they don't mind it. The cows, we've been wiping them down, especially Moody. I don't know what it is about Moo Man. I don't know if it's his color. Could be that he's so sweet. That could be it. But compared to Mildred, Matilda, and Tater, I mean, Moody attracts him. And it could be his size. I didn't think about that till now, but I think because he's so sweet. We pretty much have to wipe Moody down every other day, every third day, every other day. And still, when it comes on that last day in the evening times, they'll be back on him. And I haven't found anything that works no longer than 2 or 3 days. And I've tried all the fly sprays. I've tried the high-dollar fly sprays. And to me, the $100 fly spray doesn't work any better than the $20 fly spray. They're all basically the same thing. They're all basically pyrethrin. I don't know. I've tried is it Sedect? No, it's not Sedectin. There's a Poron that I try. I may have used it all last year. I don't see it. It's real concentrated and it's a little old bottle. I think it works for biting flies, but as for your just those stall flies, it didn't really do anything for that. But Brooke found this one, and it was actually on clearance. It's also a Poron called Prozap. I'm gonna give it a shot today. I wish I could just spray him. It'd be a lot easier if I could spray Moody. Moody is petrified of the sprayer. I mean, it scares him to death. That 3,000-pound steer, and scared of a squirt bottle. Have no idea why. But, so we have to rub him down. And y'all seen me do that many a times. But today we're going to give this a shot. See how this goes. The pour-on's a lot easier. But, I don't know. If you guys know of any type of fly spray or fly prevention that works for your cattle, let me know in the comments below or shoot me an email. Now, every single year I get shared the Gold Shaw Farm video where he came up with a solution, and he used this giant fly tape and he wrapped it around all his feed barrels. He claims it works. And I know Morgan. I ain't talked to him in several years. We used to conversate there a little bit back in the day, but it's been a minute since I've talked to Morgan. Matter of fact, he sent us some goose eggs several years ago to hatch. But the only thing that I don't like, I'm not a big fan of fly paper, y'all. I'm just not. I'm not. And the reason I'm not a big fan of fly paper is that it catches everything, and not just flies. So it'll get my bees, it'll get pollinators, it'll get butterflies, it'll get cats. So I don't want. I just don't like that aspect of it. I just don't. So. That's the reason why I don't do the fly paper thing. If you got livestock, especially cattle and equine, horses, donkeys, or whatever, you're gonna battle them. You just are. It's just part of owning them. They're gonna happen. There's absolutely no way to prevent them whatsoever. They're gonna happen. They're just gonna happen. So We just try to do our best here to deal with them. And I'm hoping this Prozac, almost sounds like Prozac, don't it? This isn't an antidepressant. Hope this works. So let's give it a shot. And he is leery of me pouring stuff on him too, so I have to be really, really careful. I may put this in a water bottle so I don't spill this. I may spill this. See how it goes this morning. All right. He's a big fella, so he gets an entire, listen to the wind this morning. It's been like that for all week pretty much. An entire 8 ounces because he is a big man. All right, so I just want to make sure here that I don't overdo it. I'll make sure. All right, as a pour on, go down the back of the animal. The maximum 8 fluid ounces per animal. He's the max. He maxes out, trust me. Use as needed, but not more than once every 2 weeks. Okay. All right, Moo Man. We'll try this. I got a feeling this is going to... Nothing's going to get rid of them all. I mean, it's just not. They're going to have flies on them, so... I want something I can put a lid on. This will work. All right, Big Daddy. Let's see if we can get this on him. Right here. If he's laying down outside, that'd be great. If not, I may have to coerce him with some food. All right. Let's go give it a shot. And yeah, he's nice. He's out there. Let's see how it goes. We may walk over to him. He's all the way in the back here. What's going on, Shake and Bake? What's up, fellas? Y'all doing all right? We don't have to worry about flies with you guys. Oh boy, I'm gonna start the morning off right. Yeah. Just start calling me Poet Jason or Wordsmith. Y'all know I'm a wordsmith. ... Some of y'all get that. That was pretty bad though, but some of y'all get that. Oh, let's see if I can't get this big fella here. There's Matilda, and y'all can see hardly any flies on her. Right, honey? I'm gonna come wipe you guys down in a minute. No flies. I mean, she gets 1 or 2 every now and then on her leg, but nothing compared to the big man on campus. I tell you the truth. And he's all the way across the pasture over here. I see you, Shake and Bake. I see you. Shake and Bake. Mama's actually going to get you guys another surprise. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, boys. Get back, Tipper. Get back. I don't need y'all's help. I really don't need y'all's help this morning. I do not. But I'm going to come back and tend to you guys here in just a second. We got to get the big fella taken care of.
I have just arrived at the big box store to see if they have gotten a shipment in of something we need. I mean, it's springtime already. Those babies have got to have some water, meaning a swimming pool. So I'm going to run inside and see if they haven't gotten their shipment in. I mean, they've got plants, they've got flowers, but do they have swimming pools? This is a question yet to be answered.
Some of y'all probably not surprised at all, but y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up now. I got a ton of suggestions about the mineral block. Number 1 was dig a hole, and I do like that one. I do like that one. Only thing I worry about is that what happens when, I don't know. I worry about the cows getting their foot in it or something. I always think of the worst case scenarios when it comes to things, and it's kind of I guess it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. But anyways, we're still getting a lot of ideas from you guys. We may end up digging a hole and setting it in the hole, but we'll see. It would work, but this ground's so daggum hard. It really is. Probably take me half a day to dig a hole. Let's see if I can get it flipped back over though. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till get me a get my shovel and put it under there and see if that will help me flip it over. Work smarter, not harder. Did y'all hear that? Listen. Meadowlark. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Even more beautiful song. Now, tell you what else I'm going to do today. We're going to clean the pastures. I know that helps with the fly control too. I know. But it don't, I mean, y'all see we got cows over yonder. I mean, right there. So, and we're pretty much kind of surrounded by them. So the flies are going to come. They really are. Because I know they don't scrape their pastures. What's going on, big fella? Watch me get over here and Tater be done had this baby. You know what I mean? Because I don't see, oh, there she is. There's Tater. You doing all right, fella? Whoa, whoa. Come here. Come here. Come here. See him, y'all? I swear, I don't understand. Why are you so scared? It's like chasing a 3-year-old to get cough medicine. Come on. I should have brought you some food. Yeah, I should have brought you some food. All right. Yes. We got it on him. My camera was pointing at the sky. Sorry about that, but I did get it on him. I did. I got a little bit left, not much. Let's see if I can get this on him. I don't know how long it takes to work, partner. But hopefully not. Yeah, he ain't gonna let me. He's not gonna let me. What's going on, big Mildred? Hey, baby girl. She don't have many flies on her. Just a big moo man. All right, buddy. Let's see if that works. Give you some relief. Yeah. Give you some relief. I got a little bit more left in this bottle. Can I get it on? Yeah, I got it on him. I got it on him. Good deal. Good deal. All right, partner. We'll watch you. We'll see what you look like tomorrow. If it ain't any better, I'll wipe you down, okay? Like Mildred. Say, Mildred only have, well, you got like 5 flies on you, Mildred? And I bet Tater probably only got 3. Not Moody. I may start trying to get Matilda used to the spray bottle. It's a lot easier to spray than to wipe down. And I know Matilda's gonna end up being a pretty big cow. And it'd definitely be a lot easier to get her to learn the spray bottle. I know where it is. It's in here. All right, we'll get us a rag just in case we have some issues. One thing that I have thought about is the looks like a giant tube sock, and you hang it where the cows travel a lot, so their back rubs it, and it's pretty much got the same medicine that I just put on Moo Man there, and you know that helps keep the flies away. Only issue is I got 3 size waffle cones over there. We got small, medium, and large. Well, more likely medium, large, and extra, extra large. So yeah, just how would I hang it? If I hung it Moody size, it wouldn't affect Mildred and Tater, but now that I think about it, Moody's the one that needs it the most, so would that even matter? That may be something I'll look into this year. Might do that. What's going on, honey? What's up, baby? How you doing this morning? Just Jessie don't mind it at all. Jessie will just stand there. Honey will stand there to some degree. And it's mainly their ankles that I worry about more than anything on the equine. Let's see what we can do with old Matilda here. What's going on, baby? Now, this is a squirt bottle. You see it? It's going to make a noise. See it? See, watch this. All right, watch this. Oh, yeah. See there? You did good. That's a good girl. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you're doing good, girl. Yeah, you're doing really good. Yeah. Fly spray done. It didn't take that long. Doesn't take that long on those guys. Because spraying is a whole lot easier than wiping. Especially wiping down a 3,000-pound puppy dog who does not always cooperate. All right, so we got that crew taken care of. Let's go across the way over here and get Miss Pookie, Miss Pocket taken care of too. I'm not for sure how quick that stuff works, but Moody is not slinging or anything of it. Not even moving his tail. I hope that's a good sign. I really do. Now Moody does have those tag holes in his ears, and they make those medicated tags that's supposed to help with flies as well. And I think that's probably on their face. So I may put one of those in him. I don't know. We'll see. Have you guys had any luck with the medicated tags? Let me know in the comments below. Now we have tried. I know some people are gonna say, you can mix citronella oil and baby lotion and coconut oil, and we tried that with him, and it seemed like it was going to work, but it ended up not working. Just didn't work. So if you own cattle or ever owned cattle before and have a foolproof, good fly treatment that does work, please shoot me an email. I want something that personally it works. That's what I'm looking for. What's up, Pookie? Now, Pookie, I don't know how Pookie's gonna react. We got Pookie when it was wintertime, didn't we, girl? So I'm gonna put our halter on here. This isn't your halter, Pookie. No wonder it don't fit. That's not your halter. I don't know whose halter that is. Looks like it fits Moody. So we're just gonna do this right here then. I don't think she's gonna go anywhere, honestly. I like to make the sound with my mouth first, in case it does scare the animals. Then I know. It didn't scare, so then what I like to do is I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna give it a couple of squirts, not on her, but away from her. And that's what I did with Matilda too. You ready? Gonna squirt it, okay? She seems like she's perfectly fine with it, so here we go. And she's doing quite well. I didn't even have to put your halter on, did I? No, I didn't. We're gonna get those flies off your legs. She's got a few. Yeah, you got a few. You're doing good though, girl. Yes, you are. We want the animal to be as comfortable as they can be at all times, even when putting fly spray on. There you go, babe. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Y'all, I'm still looking at Moody over there, and he's just eating away, which is great. There's no way it cleared them flies up that quick, though. There's no way possible. So I've been watching him for a good minute, a good solid minute, and he has not swatted one time. I had to check that this evening. There's no way that medicine worked that fast. What's it been, 15, 20 minutes? 30 tops? Why I'm asking, if any of y'all had that sock, the big tube sock, and use it for your cattle and it works, let me know in the comments below or shoot me an email. Go to our website, www.coghillfarm.com, and you'll see a contact me section over there. You can get in touch with us that way. Okay. We got some fun things to do around here besides fly control. Y'all, look who decided to catch a ride on a screaming chicken right here. Look at here. I think that's one of them jumping spiders right there. You just don't jump on me and we're good, okay? We're good. You look scary, tell you that. You sure do. You just hang out right there, buddy. All right, so I just heard Brooke, she's pulling in the driveway, and let's go check out the big surprise. Hope it's as much as fun as the weasel ball. My stomach's still hurting from laughing on that thing.
Guess what?
You got it?
I found it. I found one.
Oh, good.
All right, so It's not the big giant one because obviously I couldn't fit it in the car.
Well, I don't. They're so.
I know.
They're not
I
full
know.
size either,
I
too.
kind of felt like this one will work out well for the time being.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get that thing full of water. You reckon we need to get them stirred up and get to running and get hot first?
Well, you know, I thought about letting them see us fill it up.
See what happens?
Yeah, because that way they'll, you know, they're not gonna know what this is. They've never seen it before.
Okay, we'll try that and see what happens.
He said, "What is it?"
Right here, look at here. What in the world?
What is that blue thing?
What in the world we got going on here?
Y'all aren't gonna be like Nugget and need a purple one, are you?
Oh gosh, which are impossible to find, by the
Yeah,
way. I think blue is pretty much 90% of them around here.
Seems like everything went blue.
Just think probably a week or two ago, they couldn't get in that thing. Look, he's already practicing.
He's practicing.
Little Michael Phelps. Go on, get in there, Michael. Oh, Magic Michael Phelps.
What you think? This is weird looking, isn't it?
Oh, goodness.
Look, it's water. Come here.
Tell you what, between the two of them, Opie's a lot more confident.
I couldn't really
Ernest
tell
T.
that in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
Even with the weasel ball.
he's definitely the confident of the two. And I just did not see that early on. Are you going to get yourself crunk up, huh? What you think? Huh? Yeah, we got you a pool. Go check it out. Holly's peeking out the door.
Holly. The other morning, Holly came out here and they were all running. And
All
Holly
running?
Was,
Look!
Holly was playing with them just like
He
she was.
said, hey, I saw that toy yesterday.
Alright, so these guys are going to take them a little break right here. And the pool kind of went like I had expected it to go because it's just new. It's just new and it's big. Do you remember that time we got Nugget that really big swimming pool?
Yes.
So we got Nugget a much larger swimming pool and we thought it was going to be great. We just thought it was going to be wonderful. And he never got in it. He did not care for it. He never got in it. He'd rather be in that little bitty pool. Remember we all getting squunched up in it? Never one time did he ever get in that. I bet that pool was 3 times bigger than the other one. And they were both purple.
Yeah.
But he never, ever, ever got in that bigger pool. Never. We ended up giving it to the geese. We'll leave it out here and check on them periodically and see if they get
Right, because obviously when the water first comes out of the faucet, it's a lot cooler than the temperature outside. So as the day goes on, I think we'll find that the water heats up and they'll heat up as well. You can see he's panting. One's panting and one's eating.
Yeah, and they got their waterers in here they can get into if they want to, like they did in the last video.
Well, I got something I got to do.
What you got to do?
Cut grass.
I actually need to cut the front too today, and
The front of the property?
the front yard,
Oh, I
the
thought.
new grass.
Well, I'm cutting where there's no
Right,
animals.
right. Well, I'm gonna cut that with my little push mower, and I cut the side yesterday.
Okay.
Also, I got something that I want to do with you guys because y'all don't want to cut grass. I got something that I like to show y'all how to do. I've shown you before, but maybe a little refresher course. I got a gift in the mail, actually 10 of them, and let me go show you what we're gonna do with those. While we're out here seeing if the boys that get in the pool, I just want to show y'all again. Moody is still. Y'all, if that fly stuff worked, that I don't know. I'm gonna go scrape the pasture, and I'm gonna see if I can see anything on him when I get out there in the screaming chicken. But usually by now he's done slapped his side with with his head getting the flies off of him, or he's swishing his tail, but he's not doing either. That might be a game changer right there now. All right, Holly, let's go get on that screaming chicken. Come on. All right, drag harrow hooked up. Let's go drag the pasture. We still don't have our 3-point seatbelts yet, do we? That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna keep it between the lines anyways, all right? Y'all, me and my sidekick are out here close to the, where we're gonna pull in and start scraping the pasture. And look, there's Moody right there. And still no swiping, no kicking, no licking, no. Man, if that worked, I'm still skeptical. One thing I'm not skeptical about though is the screaming chicken gonna get this pasture done in record time. I got to show y'all this because I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped. So I got a gift in the mail yesterday. It is this right here. Check this out. Now, there was no return address. There was no other names on there. I have no idea who sent me these, but thank you so much. If you don't know what this is right here, yeah, this isn't bubbles. You don't pull this out and bubbles go everywhere. That's not what this is. This is rose cuttings. And not only is it rose cuttings, happens to be one of my favorite roses that I don't have on the farm yet. And I bet a lot of y'all probably know what rose this is. And that is Peggy Martin. So I officially have Peggy Martin on the farm. Not only do I have Peggy Martin, I have 10. Uh-oh, my bag's flying. 10 Peggy Martins. And these are great looking cuttings too, so I feel pretty confident they're going to take off. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. If you never seen me do cuttings, you're gonna see it today because it's super easy. You're gonna go, man, why have I never done that before? Let's get us some pots going. Oh, Peggy. Man, I'm stoked about the Peggy Martins. But if I get these going and just say half of them make it, that's 5 Peggy Martin roses right there. And the way Peggy grows, it's not gonna take long because Peggy, whoo, Peggy. I'm telling y'all, Peggy can flat out move now. If you don't know what a Peggy Martin rose is, also known as the Katrina rose. So Peggy Martin was a big rose enthusiast who lived in Louisiana. So when Hurricane Katrina came through, y'all know all the devastation it did, where her place was devastated. And she had this one rose that was unnamed. It was in her backyard and it was under water, that salty ocean water, for 10 days, some crazy amount of time. And the rose survived. And hence the reason why they named it after Peggy Martin. And also, like I said, also known as the Katrina rose. That's Peggy Martin. Peggy Martin is a extremely hardy rose, as you can tell. I mean, it lived under the ocean. Not only is it hardy, it is extremely vigorous, and she will bloom all year long for you. And when I mean vigorous, Peggy can throw down. I mean, she can throw down. So that's why I've always loved Peggy Martin, and the story behind Peggy Martin as well. So cuttings, so simple. Going to take, I mean, it's easy, y'all. This is beyond easy. Potting soil right here. This is the one I grabbed at the end of the growing season because it was on sale. Long as it's a good quality soil, I don't discriminate, especially when it's on clearance. Going to fill our pots up right here. 10 of them. Thought that was a bird in here. It was a bumblebee. So here's the thing about roses. They propagate extremely easy. They really do, y'all. After I get the pots full, I'm gonna go ahead and moisten our soil. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. It's easy. Now I have used honey. Honey will work, but root hormone. This is what you want for your rose cuttings, or any cutting for that matter. And you can get this stuff anywhere now. Gonna take this out. It's already been trimmed at an angle. It's already moist. Listen, all I gotta do is poke it in there and watch. Watch how hard this is. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. How simple is this right here? Rooting hormone powder, potting soil, and boom, right in there. That's it. That is it, y'all. Once you get them like this, here is some tips from Farmer Jason. You don't want this to dry out. It's just like trying to get something to germinate. We want this to stay moist. Also, you don't want it in full sun until it gets going. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. And I get asked about roses a lot, but I just wanted to show you how easy this is, okay? I mean, it's so easy to do rose cuttings. And again, rooting hormone, this is at Walmart now, and that's it. I now have 11 Peggy Martin rose cuttings here, and I think more than half are gonna work. But my general rule of thumb is half, so chances are I'm gonna get 5 or 6 Peggy Martin roses. And thank you again for whoever gifted me these Peggy Martin roses. I absolutely appreciate it. Y'all gonna try it now? You gonna try it? Go on in there. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Still a little unsure. Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Maybe I had to get y'all some swimmies. Is that what you need? Some swimmies? That's close. That's pretty close. You're not all the way in there yet, though, partner. No, that's pretty close. I believe in a week or so y'all have yourselves in here. I do. With or without your floaties. You know it? Oh, Opie looks like he wants to get in there. I know. Y'all mess. Oh, get in there, boy. Oh, Ernest got close, y'all. Oh, Ernest got close. There you go, Ernest. Get on in there, buddy. Oh, goodness, you're slinging water all over. You about rolled in there. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. Me, Shake and Bake right here, Brooke, and of course the rest of the gang. Big Moo Man, who's still isn't spotting his flies. I'm pretty happy about this now. I'll keep y'all updated on that fly situation. But we certainly appreciate y'all so much. We'll catch you guys in the next video. And in the meantime, y'all be good. Right, boys? That's right.